cowards in the Capitol felt threatened by a bunch of patriots. They were just there to, I was just there, they were just there to protest the election. And now all over social media, I'm seeing cowards like James Lankford, and I hope, if somebody tag him to this, I hope you never see any office in the state of Oklahoma or in the United States ever again. You're a coward, and you acted like you were going to come out and support Trump, and you jumped at the first chance you could to use some Antifa thugs to throw Donald Trump under the bus. And you are trash, sir. And you will never get my vote for anything ever again in the state of Oklahoma. You and the rest of Oklahoma knows that this election was stolen. And just because you guys can get some Antifa goons to go in and do some stuff. And let's not even bring up the fact that a United States Air Force veteran was assassinated. An unarmed woman who happened to be at the doors, woo, big threat, at the doors of the House chamber, and was assassinated, shot dead in the neck. So a young woman's life is cut short, but she made the crime of walking into the people's house unannounced. You politicians should be ashamed of yourself. You are disgusting. It's appalling from every one of you who's getting on social media and trying to glamour, to jump on the bandwagon like you always do, you cowardly Republicans, and I won't even mention the Democrats. You people are absolutely disgusting. You disgust me. You guys feel free to share this. This needs to be said. I was there. You weren't. They were not there. Oh, you see some MSNBC stuff telling you how violent it was. It was not violent. I posted all kinds of videos, and I'll continue to post the videos that I filmed today, showing there was no violence whatsoever. If you consider a bunch of people waving flags, singing the national anthem, and carrying giant flags down the road, if that is now considered a violent protest, you guys need to pull your heads out of your ass. This is embarrassing. You're embarrassing the state of Oklahoma. You're embarrassing my country. You're embarrassing the tens of thousands of veterans that were there. I mean, it's just, you assassinated a veteran in the nation's capital. You assassinated a veteran, and nobody's talking about that. You're trying to run our name into the ground for being there to stand up against a bullshit election, and I'm pissed off about it. And everybody watching this, or everybody who views this, should be too. These cowards assassinated a United States Air Force veteran, an unarmed woman, in the chambers of our Capitol. And that's inexcusable. Inexcusable. What'd she do? She wasn't threatening anyone. She just happened to be in there. You can't now go in your own Capitol that you and I pay for? This is insane. These people are insane. You have a bunch of megalomaniacs running this country. And we got to get control of this. I mean, we in Oklahoma have got to build Fortress Oklahoma. We have got to get the feds out of our state in every capacity, in every overreach that they've gotten involved in over these decades, before my lifetime even. EPA, the ATF, all these unconstitutional gun laws, you name it. They've created so much bullshit that you and I can't walk down the street and chew bubble gum without breaking some law. That's not why the Constitution was written. That's not why our country was founded. This is insane. And all of your elected officials just voted to lay down for it because they got their excuse by some violent protest because a couple of people broke a few things. You had 1.5 million people there probably, conservatively, and you had a handful of Antifa. Now let's talk about the fact that the D.C. mayor had the state police or the D.C. police escort Antifa thugs into the rally, or in the day before the rally. What happened to those people? They weren't out protesting Antifa stuff.